Welcome to Out of the Comfort Zone. So let me start with a question. Who out there listening doesn't have more tasks than there are hours in the day or the week or the year to get completed? Or more emails than you can possibly read or respond to, or double and triple booked meetings? And if you're like most of the people I talk to, your fundamental question is, how do you get control of your time? Focus on what really matters and be efficient and effective, I'm going to say. And I talk to people all the time about what I think they can do to be more efficient. It's time not to listen to me anymore. It's time to listen to somebody who's actually put it in practice. So my guest today is Scott Solomon. Scott's responsible for technology for UBS Research and Evidence Lab, and is involved with UBS's AI, data, and analytics strategy. He joined UBS in 2014 as Chief Technology Officer for Global Research, and then led the team that delivered the analytically powered SMART platform. So a data junkie at heart, Scott earned his computer science engineering degree from Bucknell University, an MBA from NYU Stern, and prior to joining UBS, he was in the analytics practice at Morgan Stanley and owned finance systems, Morgan Stanley Research. I'll just leave it at that. And since then, he's created a ruthless efficiency practice since 2015, and he's done more than, I can't tell you how many presentations, but has helped more than 10,000 UBS professionals get more done more quickly and with less stress. So Scott, welcome to the show.
Hi, Wanda. Thanks so much for having me. Really excited to be here.
It's a pleasure. And I should say to everybody, I have heard about Scott's reputation long before I ever met him. People telling me about how effective it was, and then I needed to know this guy. And then I saw a PowerPoint presentation of his, and I finally said, I have to meet him. I have to meet him. But Scott, let's start at the top. Why does this matter to you? Tell us about how you got started on this whole efficiency journey.
Sure. So I never considered myself a very stressed out or kind of tightly wound person, but it's probably about 10 years or so ago now, a colleague at Morgan Stanley introduced me to David Allen's Getting Things Done book. We had a little bit of a book club and some follow-up discussions on that. And the practice, without overselling it, it really changed my life. The stress that I didn't even realize I had kind of melted away. The late nights that I had in the office started to decrease a bit. The work was getting done more quickly. And I felt more on top of things, and I was getting more done and feeling calmer and better while I did it.
Wow. Okay. For people who don't know David Allen's Getting Things Done, can you just give us like the highlights of that? And we'll dig into the details in a moment.
Sure. So what David focuses on is kind of getting into a state of flow that helps you kind of get through tasks much more quickly. It's things like maintaining a really good actionable to-do list. It's how do you go through the day in a way that just keeps you in that state of flow and maximizes your efficiency.